Mine is number one. So when we talking about attitude number one, as I lay back, we start from one through nine. It's only nine attitude numbers. We gotta understand that. Number one attitude is those how I appear to people with scrimp, a leader, strong, bold, you know, on the downside, don't care what nobody say. I don't really care what nobody say or think. Because these people with number one, they got strong personalities. People with number one got strong personality. So we dealing with number one people. The number one people, like no, the one go up, down, up to the universe, back down to the earth. So the one could go up 1 minute and go down the next minute. They run upside and downside. So the one need that balance because the one people sometimes we love compliment. Your attitude number one. First, how you get your attitude number, which I gotta understand, is you calculate your month and the day you're born on, not the year, the month and the day you're born on. I born on October the 9th, so it's 10 and 9. So you add 10 and 9 together, you get 19. And so now you got to break it down. Like 1 plus 9, since it's 19, 1 plus 9 is 10. So then you do 1 plus 0, which is 1. So my attitude number one. So if y'all attitude number one, you have a strong personality. When people first approach you, it's very important because you wonder why people be shy or why they talk a lot or why they bold. The one people don't get involved if people don't get a number one person involved, they won't be involved in what you're talking about. They want to be the center of attention because it's the sun number. So that's very important to people. Attitude number one, they got a strong personality. Very probably the strongest out of all the attitude numbers. The one and nines is strong, especially the ones is very strong because it creates all the other numbers. It creates reality, so they don't want to really listen to you. So then one people are good people though. They like to inspire other numbers. That's why they bring life, put life into all the other numbers because it creates number two, three, four. It keep going on. So the same energy that creates start from number one, but it came out of zero, the womb of a woman. So once you understand that number one attitude, number one people, the attitude will be strong. So you want to be around people like me because you want to have fun. We're going to be calm. That's why my name King Lit. Because one people will have names like that because they fiery, like lit, like crunk, like the mind, it deal with the mind. So they will be very smart, very intelligent, and it's from the heart, the intuition. So they were very intuitive with dealing with people, and they like to inspire people, motivate people. You like to be around number one people because they're going to put it's like a spark plug. Put a spark plug in your back. So then, people attitude number one would be like that. They have a strong personality and they can challenge those who come against them, and they will fight you. The one people will fight you. I mean, like fight you, like to death do his part, like because they kind of rebellious. They is rebellious because they don't want nobody to challenge their authority, but they accept other people in authority and they respect those who are in authority, but don't cross them. And that's their mindset. See what I'm saying? The ones can have fun by themselves. They don't need people to have fun. So this type of people, the attitude number one people are. So you see them, you don't see them as always happy, cheerful, glowing, and sparking and stuff like that there. So those who will be desperate to achieve their goals, when they set their mind to something, they go for it, and they don't stop because they're ambitious. They're very determined, and they will accomplish anything that's in their way. They will remove them obstacles out their way. If they got to destroy anything in their way, they will remove it to accomplish their objective. So the one is that type of people. But they do like compliments. They do like to be complimented. So you got number one people. Your attitude number seven, well, that's powerful. We get down the line, Jayla White. Jalen White. We're gonna get down the line. So attitude number one, people, some tough cookies, so they're gonna stand tall like number one is in front of the line. They take the lead. And when they don't take the lead, they don't do their best. They're not good when you don't compliment them, give them their praise, give them their respect, they're not gonna be for you. So you don't give them their respect, you compliment them, they for you. You know what I mean? So the thing is, they will fight for you. They do anything for you and be protective of you like a bodyguard. So that's the thing. And they strong, kind of like tough personality. So when I say tough, I mean like bold. They got a good personality far as speaking to you because they know how to conversate. They know how to socialize. They're very social people. You know what I mean? So, but they're gonna be very stylish. They're not color coordinate, put colors together, look fly, stuff like that. So these are number one people, the leaders that start their own business. So Black God said, just tap in. How do you get your attitude numbers? You add up your month and the day you're born. I described it at the beginning, but I'm gonna describe it again right now. Yeah, mine's October the 9th, so you add the 10. That's the 10th month. That's the 10th month I was born in, so you add the 10 and the 9 together, you get 19. So when you get 19, you gotta break it down to a single number. Single number means one number. So what you do, you add the 1 and the 9 together, you get 10. So now you gotta break the 10 down, 1 plus the 0, so now you get 1. My attitude number 1. So whatever your attitude number is very powerful. Without the year, the birth month and the birth date without the year. So so this is how you get that. But those are number one people, very powerful, very fun loving, did life of a party. They can start stuff and create. They're very good at creating things and new inventions, and they innovative, like think outside of the box type people. So you come in for advice. So they could be into science, they could be into arts, they could be into culture, they could be into any leadership position that they could take charge of any. They could be. It's good for them to take charge of any leadership position. They be good at management, on their own businesses, because it's their attitude. It's their attitude how you see them. They got that boss attitude, that strong leadership personality. But it's the attitude that you will love, unless they're on the downside. On the downside, they don't care. So they can destroy themselves. They could appear to be weak. They could appear to be like, yeah, because they ain't into their true essence. So they appear to be a follower, stuff like that on the downside. Now, those who have attitude number 2, we talking about two here. Those who have attitude number 2. For example, how you get number 2, you add something like, if you're born October the 1st, for example, it would be 10 plus 1, you get 2. Or if you're born like January the 1st, 1 plus January the first month, so 1 plus 1 is 2. So that's how you get your attitude number. So if you got attitude number 2, you'll be kind of like peaceful. People will like your energy. You got good energy, but you're very emotional, very moody. But you can appear to be shy, like where you don't like to talk too much, because you more like to analyze, like to observe and break things down. But you do love family. You do love to be around people. You do like to talk. It's just that people got to know you. They got to really get to know you to talk. You know what I'm saying? You don't talk to anybody. You got to feel them out. You got to feel this person good. If you step on the scene and you see this person is a good person, then you'll talk. But if you feel this is a bad vibe, you don't really want to talk because you're very analytical and very psychic off the rip. So you can feel energy. You know what's up. So when dealing with the intellect, though, you're very smart too, because like you on a scientific journey, just like number 1, like dissect the cold research, just like number 1, you like to dissect and do your research. See, the thing about you behind the scenes type though. You don't really like to be up front and stuff like that. Those who have the attitude number 2, you don't like to be up front. So that's the thing. Like this video and share. You got to get it out there. Get it out there. But attitude number 2 people, how they appear, they might have like a moon shaped face. And you look at them, they kind of hypnotize you because they got the cool vibes you want to be around and stuff like that. So people with the attitude number 2 are loved by all the numbers in numerology because they're very peace loving and the peacemakers, and but they laid back kind of because they like peace. They like, but on the downside when they're moody, they can really snap. They can go out the chain. They can be like lunatics. lunatics on the downside, and go off, and stuff like that. There, you don't know why, because number two deal with the moon. So the moon child will be able to pick up on things that others don't pick up on, and they're good at the night. Like number one is good in the day, number two is good at in the night time. So, but nighttime will they most like to be up. So the attitude they have, cool, smooth, peaceful, but will have like emotional like voice. When they talk through their emotions, they talk through their feelings. This number two people attitude number two people. So these people like they deal with the color gray and silver like and green. Like number one deals with yellow and gold and all that there, sunny colors and stuff. Number two deals with like gray, green, and orange and stuff like that there. And one sometimes deal with orange too. So with this being said, one and two can be very compatible though. Because number two would need what number one had, which is leadership strong, somebody take the lead. And number one would need what number two had was mean that nurturing, compassionate spirit. Because number two, people with attitude number two, they're very nurturing, they're very caring and very loving, and they love family, they love the home, they love the culture. This is what they love. They love stuff that deals with where they were born, their territory is very important. So people with attitude number two. And so that's very important. Their family, their home, even like their pleasures, their wants, their desires is very important. So this is money making number two. So they like to make money so they're comfortable, So two is very excited, but the way they do things, they want to do it on the low. And you're cool and smooth, they love that. They love peace. So you bring peace, they love that. So now, attitude number three. How you get attitude number three? You add up like, for example, I got to give you an example. For example, if you got if you born on, let's say like you born in June the you born June the 6th. If you born June the 6th, you take that month, which is number six, the 6th month, add it to the 6, you get 12, and then you add 1 plus 2, you get 3. But that's just for example. So this is how you get your attitude. You add a month and the date together. So if you got attitude number three, these people are very hyper, very cheerful, very crunk, very live, very wisdom oriented. They like to explore. They like to travel. They like to do things, and they don't like to be bored. So when you see these people, you're gonna see them very cheerful. You like to be around them because they're very generous and very kind and very giving. So you would like to be around these people because they like the life of a party. They very wild like spirit, fun like spirit, But at the same time, they got your back. They protect you. But they great speakers, like to express themselves all the time. So these people are very expressive, so it's best to let them let that out because things get heated if they don't. Because these people had the big energy as they continue to get older, they continue to grow in wisdom and they will continue to expand themselves with their intellect. They tend to expand. So these people are very lucky people, number three people. So these people hit the lotto all the time, lottery, and they get lucky on a lot of events like through death and things like that because it's number three, Jupiter energy that deals with this spirit. So these people are very big spirit and they're very confident. Like number one, they're very confident. So this is fiery number here, very creative and very expressive. So to be into hair giving and doing the hair service like cutting hair, cosmetology, and also to anything that's creative arts, but also teaching. These are great teachers, wisdom, sage, very spiritual, very divine. So these people, when they dedicate to something, they really believe in something, they really believe in it. So that's the thing about these people here, the number three people. So that's their attitude. So how they come off, you will see them as that bright spirit. But on the downside, they can be the wild spirit, always want to fight, very violent, go off all the time, and, always snapping and keep expressing themselves. They do it big. So when they explode, they really explode. Y'all go ahead and like this video right now, put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Used to have about 7 or 8 people and nobody like it, but one person. I give the truth, so you might well everybody might as well like it and just put it out there. So this is why I don't get out there because of this here, this type of energy. So So this being said, number three people are very caring, very loving, very kind, very expressive. But the thing is, they always like to learn. They like to study, like to learn. They like to learn about anything, especially when dealing with culture, philosophy. They be the philosophers. So they come up with wisdom. They all spitting wisdom out their mouth. Always like trying to give you wisdom. Always trying to teach you. Always trying to hip you to something. These are your number three people. So these people are the ones who know the latest scoop because they always up on their game. They always up on that. But they don't like the minor details. They like the big details, you know. They always thinking big. You asking to buy you one hamburger or one fish meal, they buy you two fish meals, or they buy you two hamburgers. So or three. Because they're gonna do it big. You be like, I ain't asked for that. I asked for one. But they gonna give you two or three. These the type of people you're dealing with. When they spend, they don't want nothing back in return. A lot of number three people don't want nothing back in return unless they're on the downside. Because these people think they are it. So they don't really want you to buy for them. They want to buy for you. These are number three people. So you got an attitude number three, that's how they operate. Now, they wear all type of colors, you know. They deal with the color blue, but they wear all type of color, light colors. Um, Now we move on to number four people. Because you know, number three people, let me finish off with number three. Number three people are clairvoyants. They can see the big picture, the big deal. They like to imagine like the dream, stuff like that. So and so they it's psychic seeing. They can see images and see orbs and see they like to see pictures, so they can be photographers and stuff like that. So now their intelligence is very high. You know that, you know what I'm saying? They like to research, like to study deep. They go off into that. And they like the truth. They all about the truth. They don't like phoniness or fakeness, and they like expose the truth and bring out the truth. You know what I'm saying? So now, they're very honest, straightforward people. Now, when we're dealing with the number four, 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 four. If you are the number four, I'm talking to you. Four, like the four corners of the globe, like air, fire, earth, and water. Four elements. Four, you know, their stability of all the four. So now, long as their mind's straight, their spirit's straight, their emotions straight, and they take care of themselves earthly, they're good. So number four people, you know, this is very strong vibrations. So it's a tense force. But these people don't really like to. Some of them don't like to talk too much because they more like to analyze. So they appear to be shy, but they're really not shy. They pick up on detail. They love the details, so they can like you can tell them to write something down, like scientific report or report on anything. They will give it to you brief, and they will give it to you real. They'll give you all the facts, all the evidence. So these people are all about the evidence, all about the facts. You can't tell them anything because if you can prove it, they love that. So if you can prove what they're saying is a lie or something like that, they will love that. So these type of people you're dealing with, number four, they're very spiritual, and you know they deal with Uranus, so that's higher mind, but also deal with Saturn, which is the Earth plane. So one minute they feel like they're restricted to something, the next minute they feel like a free spirit because they can be fixed on anything. You know, anything they fix on is hard to get over a four. It's not a four. You're 22, so you have your version of a four. Okay, you still got to understand the four because it's part of the 22 vibration. See what I'm saying? So, but if your attitude numbers only go 1 through 9, you don't do all that master number stuff. So your attitude is number four. So if your attitude number four, that means that's how only attitude numbers do that. So if your attitude number four, that means that you have strong personality. You know, so them fours are very powerful people who you want to be with because they're very practical and realistic. You want to be around these type of people. It's just your attitude number, you know, how people see you and how you act, you know. Like when I speak to you, this will be your attitude number. What you give off, you know, when you first see you, you know, stuff like that. So you see the number one in me, I see number four in you, very forceful. So them fours and ones can get along pretty good, you know. So them thing about number four, they like to analyze and observe, always observe it. But they also could be the one who take the lead on stuff, you know, because they know what they talking about. It's the know how what they know for. They know the details. They know what they into. So them four, it's like setting a foundation. They like to have a foundation. So stability means a lot to these people. Their attitude would be pretty much balanced. Like they ain't gonna go overboard with this. They know how to speak. They know how to operate. They know how to deal. So these are people you want to be around and represent you because they ain't gonna say too much. They ain't gonna do too much, and they will have the details. They love the research. So scientifically, they love the scientific field. They love the research. They're very innovative, come out with new ideas, and they can create new inventions. So these people have that type of mind state. It's very important. So discipline, they love people who are disciplined. Them fours love people who are disciplined. They love people who are like disciplined and who strong, because discipline is part of what they are, and they understand limits, how far they can go. You know what I'm saying? And so they understand people very well. We're talking about earthly being very practical. You want to talk to number four because they'll be realistic. So they got practical intelligence on the earthly plane. Anything that involves the earthly plane, they know about. And plus, they can be like mediums, like talk to spirit, because through their body, they deal with the body, so they can like feel it through their body. Not only that, higher mind. So the people are always, rebelling against something. Rebelling against something. These number fours. So you got number fours is there with stability. Y'all going to hit the like button. Don't play with me right now. Y'all know I'm one of the best on the internet right now. Well, always been the best, low key. But y'all got to put me out there. Hit that like button. Y'all like I be ashamed. Don't be scared. Maybe schizophrenia. Let's say, oh, okay. Your attitude number 8 then. That's your attitude number 8. You break it down to a single number, y'all. Single number. Okay, number 4 people also could be suicidal, like suicidal thinking, on the downside where things don't go right because they deal with profession. They want everything to be right. They want everything to be good and kosher. And they got to feel stable. They don't feel like their foundation is right. They can really like go off and go crazy. A lot of them fours go crazy because they don't have a good job, or they don't consider like they might be like a teacher or something. They might don't consider that good enough because they want to be a principal, stuff like that. So them fours all want to move up in status and achieve. So improvement, they love to improve. They love to do the right thing. So these people here, they're good people though, because they're dedicated. They're very loyal. So when they're loyal to you, they're loyal to you. That's the thing about number 4 people. Attitude number 4 people. And that's what I love about number 4s. Because when they look at all those who around you who has these numbers, like number 1, 2, 3, and 4, everything I say, I bet you is true. Um, that's the first thing you're gonna see, the attitude number, before you get to the day they're born on. You add up the month and the day they're born together, get the attitude number. That's what you're gonna see. And I guarantee you, everybody I read, I look at the attitude number first, how they act. You know what I'm saying? You see them in the media. So now, them 4 people could be farmers, over funeral homes. A lot of them 4 people have the attitude to be over funeral homes, farmers, into psychology. They could do almost any field. But these people like to provide. They like to have things. They will take care of you. Literally, they're nurturers, the caregivers. They love the family. They love the home. Structure means a lot. Providing for the family. Being there in their territory. Because when you think of the 4th house in astrology is Cancer, you think of that, right? So you think of the 4th. What's the 4th month? You think of Aries. When you think of them 4 in general, it represents Saturn and what? Aquarius. But Aquarius is over it, but also co-planet, which is Saturn. So now you get an idea of number 4 and how powerful, how intense this really is. You know what I'm saying? So it's very emotional. But number 4 need to find they set it on because the earth overruled this number. So with this being said, the earth rules, so I mean it's solid. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't see no emotion from number 4. But number 4 will listen to you. They will give you advice and show you how to heal. So these are your problem solvers and healers in society. So you would need number 4 as people. You need number 4. Is it Ocuz 3 plus 5 is 8? Yeah. Yeah, you got it right. Number 4 people are very powerful. Y'all hit that like button now. Y'all don't show up, change. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all so much. You know what I'm saying? We can bond all the time just by going live. But with this being said, the four people are very powerful. You see number four in my hand, number four. You know what I'm saying? You wonder why Freemasonry like number four so much. Because number four is 13 and 22, which is number four anyway, is very powerful. 22 is the highest version of number four, but we know when we talking about attitude and we just talking about single numbers. So number four can be slick and mysterious, all the slang, all the same. You know what I'm saying? They like dealing with people, then they don't. So that's how it goes with number four. But they only have a few friends. They don't have that many, but the friends they have, they're loyal to and dedicated to. So that's the thing about number four. Is loyalty plays a big role in number four. So you got a person with an attitude number four, you expect loyalty. If they cool with you, they cool with you. They're not, they're not. So that's how they deal. They deal with the higher mind, research, the intellect. They like good conversations with those they love, but those who they don't mess with, they don't mess with. That's how them fours deal. Because they're going to observe you. They very observant, very watchful, like a dog on you, like a pit bull. So now, but we talk spiritual plane. A lot of them for the spiritual, they be spiritual healers. With healing hands. Your ones with the gemstone, do the healing, massage therapy. They could do all of that. So now let's move on to number five. Number five. We say number five, right? See number five, droop, 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 like a little hook, go up top, like in the universe, come down, and the hook go all type of crazy ways. So them five people are very wild. But this is the wildest number. Threes and fives is the wildest numbers in numerology. Fives is very wild, because it's deal with Mercury, 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 Mercury. Talking about Gemini, Gemini thoughts say well, so this is a mind number. Their mind is everywhere. They want to try everything that their mind is curious about. Whatever their mind is curious about, they want to try. It could be martial arts, it could be boxing, it could be anything. It could be sex. They want to try homosexual, all type of stuff. But because they try it, don't mean they stay in it. They might try it 1 to 2 times and go, or they might stay in it. But five people, they like to explore. They like number three. Number three like to explore and be adventurous. The five like to travel, just like number three and explore. So that's why they can relate very well. Because the fives is lucky number two. They very lucky. Like with the lotto, a lot of them fives I know, attitude number fives. And how you get number five, attitude number five, you add, for example, a person born March the 2nd, the attitude number five. Because March is the third month. You add 3 and 2 together, you get five. So now, people attitude number five is like, ooh, very powerful. I never heard of a reading like this. I'm definitely interested to know what 8 means. I'm coming. If it accurate to me, I like this. You don't like this. When they Rose got all the hoes. Okay, gotcha. Now, number five. I like that expression you got on there. But number five people would say stuff like what you got. Add to them five. Rose got all the hoes. So them five people are very wild, fun loving, free spirit, like to travel, and they dealt the mind, so they can play mind games a lot. But the thing is, they know how to unite people together, bring them together. So if you think of them five, you think of Gemini, you think of Virgo, Mercury spirit. So these people do like to be practical. They do like to help. They do like to serve. So, but also these people, like when they're in a relationship, they need variety. They need many. So the fives could be the biggest cheaters out of all numbers because fives is everywhere. It's a number of nature. Okay, after hit number four, foundation, being all closed up in the homes into the culture. Five want to be out there running and about. So a lot of them five people got attitude number five. They don't even stick close to their family. They stick more to their friends more than their family. They stick more to the outside people more than their family. If you like, well, why, we supposed to be family. Well, why they act like that towards me? Because them five people like the best, mostly outside of themselves, than the family. Those who are attitude on five now, when you first see them and you approach them, they will be colorful, very happy spirit, might look young, something like that. But the thing is that they'll be they would know how to speak, they would know how to present themselves. And these people here correct their matter through the tongue, that's basically it. But also some fives can't Speak attitude of fives on the downside can't speak well. Where they trip over their words and stutter a lot. Stutter, 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 stutter. Why they stutter? So on the downside, them fives is confused. You don't want to be around them because you can't trust them. If they say something and they don't follow through. Same thing like number three. Say something on the downside, they don't follow through. So number five people, these are wild spirit. They try anything, any sex position, anything you want to try. Cause they're curious and they gonna treat it as fun. And they don't like to be attached because they're free spirit. So don't try to house on them five person down because they don't like to be attached. They do not like to be attached to nothing. I'm telling you, them fives don't like to be attached to people, places, and things. So come on, like this live right now. I got 9 of you in here. Come on, like this thing and get it out there. That's our whole thing. We're gonna share, like, and get it out there. So them five people, the Gemini spirit, but them five or the Mercury spirit. Let's say Mercury. Uh, they love knowledge. They love information. They love to talk. They love socialization. So that's their thing. Socialization, information. Number five. Socialization, information. Number five. Five are free spirits. Five are the messengers. But also five love the message. So they can interpret symbols well. They can interpret letters well, numbers well. So these are your math. People love math. People good at counting. So they can be your accountants you know, so they can count very well, everything like that. Unless they're on the downside. They're on the downside, then they can't count. It's hard for them to count. So five people, they can count very well. Money flows easy through them. So these are your business people, your hustlers, so they cut it good with the mouthpiece so they can sell cars, they can sell anything. They can sell you to a well. They can talk you out your drawers. Five is good with the mouthpiece. So with this being said, these are your thinkers who are always thinking, the intellectual scholars, those who speak the truth too. Also, they can lie. So on the downside, they definitely can lie. So five people, attitude of five, when you're posting, it'll be kind of like fun people to be around. People give that cool aura, cool vibes. You want to be around a cool, calm, collective scene, but they can like put people together. You see, they are the networker, so they're gonna connect you with all type of people, all type of things. So we got attitude on five. These are people you talking about. So telepathy, they might can read your mind. Get out a sentence before you about to say it. He said, "Oh, I just about to say that," because them fives can understand you well. They can understand lingo well. So these ones who can interpret language. You know what I'm saying? Just like number three, they can interpret language stuff like that. So that being said, them fives on the small detail, them threes on the big detail. So the five want to pick on every little detail. So these people here can be your book writers. Like them threes can be writers, fives can be writers, and ones can be writers. But them five people stay on the go, stay moving. You can't keep them down. Just like them threes, you can't keep down. Fives, you definitely can't keep down because they stay moving and they stay going, and they got to have something to do. Or they get bored, and they get bored. They think of all type of craziest thing. They might do some of the most drama craziest thing in the world. So they need something positive and they need something to do. So those the attitude number five. Now those are attitude number six. Come on, like this live. Y'all don't be on here and not liking my live now. Y'all know I'm wanting the fires thing on YouTube. And since you know that, to like my live. So now, number six. Those that have attitude number six. How you get that? Let's say you're born April the 2nd. So April is the fourth month. You add 4 plus 2, you get 6. Your attitude number 6. Without the year, you don't add the year to get the attitude number. So if you got attitude number 6, you're talking the Venus effect. You make sure you're the one who's the nurturer, the caregiver. You know what I'm saying? The lover type. Lover girl, lover boy. You know, all about love, all about respect, all about peace. You love peace. And you love truth, but at the same time, you love justice. So you're the type who are very social, who like to connect with people, places, and things. Cause love is in the center. What is love? Love want to get along with everyone. Love you want to be liked by everyone. So with that being said, if you're not liked it, you might can go off, by people, places, and things. And so this also can make you on the downside a follower of other people just because you want to be liked it. But so the good thing about this number, it is a leader number 6. But it's the type of number that want to nurture and be a caregiver to his family, to his friends, and it's all about the home, all about the culture, just like them twos, like them fours, like the even numbers. So them six people, definitely the Venus effect, they want to be stylish. Everywhere they go, beauty is part of their life. Beauty is part of what they are. So those who have an attitude number six, of course they're gonna look fly. Of course, they're gonna be your models, the one your designers, fashion designers, the one, yes, the one who gonna do the music, the one who's gonna be into art, the one who's gonna be into culture, the ones who do stuff like that. You know, your musicians of all kinds, singing, rapping, whatever. So these people are very creative talents, very creative skills, and sex is a big deal to these number to this number. But the type of sex they will have be romantic. And more romantic, you got to do the foreplay. You know, just like a Libra or a Taurus or you know some other foreplay means a lot. So them six people are the ones who don't mind buying you gifts. They buy you many gifts, take you out, do this, do that. So this is how they show their love. If they buy you gifts and expensive gifts, the more expensive it is, according to how they get paid or their paycheck status or their money financial status. Uh, if they were rich, they buy the highest thing they can buy. Now, if they work at somewhere like, for example, like a warehouse or something, and they get say like they're making like let's say like they're making down south. You know that I know they got different prices no matter in the world, but say like if they're making like close to 500 a week or something like that, they'll take 200 out that check or 300 out that check and buy you the best things. And that's very fortunate because they ain't gonna do anybody like that. The ones they love, they will treat right. And they will show the gift. The more expensive it is, the more they give you their last penny if they love you. So them six people also could want things back in return on the downside. And they don't get it back, they can go crazy. So on the downside, they can be followers, they can be those who idolize people, placing things. They can be those who be too religious and narcissists and all that stuff there. That's on the downside for those with attitude number six people. They go want to control you and want to, call you all these names and all that there. It's opposite of love, because they deal with love. Number six number is a love number. But on the upside, these are your best lovers, some of the best lovers when they balance. And the ones you want to be around, the ones you want to deal with. So number six people, a lot of times they can bump heads with number ones a lot. I bump heads with a lot of number six. But my girl, she's an attitude number six. But me and her good. Because you got to understand, number six is the sun Venus. Number one is the sun, is the masculine. You got a masculine, you got a female sun. Six is the female sun. So you gotta understand, six can inspire, but they inspire a different way, like nurture and care for you. So number six are your motivators, and they want to help and serve you. Because number six also has Mercury in it. You gotta understand. Uh, 6 months is what? Gemini. The sixth house is what? Virgo, right? So now you get it. You get it. So now, six represents Taurus, Libra. You got your Virgo, and you got your Gemini. So it's balanced with Earth and air. Six is an air and Earth number. So when you talk about the air and Earth number and effect, you got to understand what is cardinal though. The cardinal gonna be over number six, which is like Libra. Libra is cardinal, right? So here you have it. It's cardinal. So them six can have many thoughts, many ways that how it take flight, but that balance is very the key. So the people have like the Libra effect, the model, the big buttocks, you know, or they don't have a big buttocks. They don't like butts. They don't like stuff like that. This is number six. So them six people gonna be like model, your dime pieces, those who sparkling, those who like your star fashion, they're gonna compete with the number one as far as fashion and design. So now we got this attitude number. This is how people gonna see you. They're gonna see you as cool, calm, collective. They gonna always come to you for counseling, for guidance and stuff like that. Cause you're an empath. You can feel what's up when dealing with them. You're a psychic empath, so you can feel their emotion, their pain, so you can understand them, and you'll know what a person need to heal. They come to you for advice, so you know what they need, so they come to you. because you can read them like a book. They can't lie to you and fake it because you're very psychic. So six are very psychic. You gotta understand the third eye, the pituitary gland. But also it deals with other parts of the body too, like the throat, the auditories, also the sex glands, the endocrine glands, but also the lower back. So they deal with the back. So that being said, the color with number six is navy blue, royal blue. So you got to understand that. So now, as we move on, because number five is turquoise, like color. Number six is or light blue. Number six is navy blue, or was darker blue, or royal blue. So now, with that being said, as we move on, I will if you inbox me. Got to inbox me. It's RAPOWER 19. I said RAPOWER 19 at gmail.com. In all lowercase letters. The R is lower. It started with R is lowercase letters. So if you know if you can like email me, I got you. I got you, but you got to send a picture. Cause I got to feel your energy out that picture, or two pictures, or three, whatever. How many pictures you can send? So you can do that. Now, moving on. We on the number six, right? You understand? Number six are your creative artists, those who super creative, those who got the talents, those who skilled it, those who well learned it. So this is why attitude numbers are very important. You got to understand the attitude number before you get to the other number, because this is what you're gonna see when you first approach somebody. If you think I'm lying, try this on your cousins, try this on your brothers. You wonder why they shy? Because they might have number two, they might have number four. Uh, why they observant? These numbers that are very observant be number two, number four. Number six can be very talkative, but they also can be like listeners. Number six are good listeners because this will make them good counselors. So they be your psychologist, your therapist, your counselor. Number six are your counselor, your therapist, and they good with therapies because number six know psychology, they know the mind, and they super creative, skilled it. With the hands, they be your barbers, those do hair and stuff like that. These are number six people. So now you'll see why they are how they are. You know what I'm saying? Why your cousin so expressive. You might have number three or number five who talk a lot. See what I'm saying? Or number nine. I'm gonna get to number nine. Y'all gonna understand that. Number ones can express themselves too. Number one's very expressive, fiery number. So you understand why they so lick and so crunk. Number one gonna inspire you to be crunk. Let's crank everything up. Inspire people like to see everything have fun and everything excitement. So now number six people are the ones they like to have fun too though. That's the thing about number six. They have fun, but they need a balance. They need to get away from that sometimes. Now, not only is the psychic empaths, you know what I mean, they also can read people's mind very well. They know how to relate to people, places, and things. So they deal with relationships. Them six need a marriage. These are the ones with the attitude of wanting to be married, the ones who love relationships. This is the attitude they will have, who love to talk to you, love people, love to socialize. Number six. So now, as we off to number six, let's move to number seven. Come on, like this live, y'all. If y'all here right now, you know what I'm saying. Come on, like this live. Now, number seven. As you know, I'm a life path number seven, but we're talking about the attitude number right now. We're not talking about the life path number seven. We're not talking about the birthday, the day you're born on, which is the 7, or we're not talking about the 16 or the 25th. We're talking about the attitude number. So how you get number 7? For example, let's add if you're born on November the 5th, November is number 11, and the 5th number 5, add it together, you get number 7. That's your attitude number. We add the month and the day you're born on together. You got number 7. So this is how you get your attitude number. Add the month and the day you're born on to one single number. Break it down to a single number. Attitude number got number single number. It don't have master numbers. So if you attitude number 7, first thing you're spiritual. Spirit means a lot to you. You're gonna research who is God, what is God, who is that. Always research and try to find yourself all through life. So especially if you're into the Christian faith, you're not going to believe everything people say because your attitude and you be rebellious anyway. Even if you go to church, even if you go to a mall, you're going to ask questions. Very skeptical all about things. Very smart, very intelligent. People see you sharp. Always people see you rebellion and think that you're very critical, towards people, pleasing things and think they're not smart enough and that they don't. Your attitude, no. But you're going to appear to be kind of silent, but you're not really silent because you can be very expressive because you be very valid what you say, very sharp with the tongue and cut people down. So those who connected to you and those you can feel, you can really chop it up and go there in advance because you feel good and comfortable around those who all about knowledge, all those about information, those who what you on, studying, dissecting, breaking things down, that what you love. So them seven type people, they're pretty much psychic. So the attitude they would have when you see them, they would approach you and you would see them as mysterious because you're like, I gotta watch this person. This person kind of mysterious. They kind of like either that or you would see them like dog. They beautiful, beautiful souls. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. They're and very powerful type of beautiful because these sevens are very they're a leader too now. Them sevens are very leader. They deal with the Neptunian energy, Pisces like energy. So them seven people are very powerful, but they're very emotional. They pick up on everything around them, so they don't mess with anybody and everything. So they're very picky. This is one of the most pickiest number seven. They choose who they want to be around. I'm a life path seven, so I know about attitude number seven. They're very picky when you first approach them, when you see them. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna see this at me at you ain't gonna see this with me at first. You know what I'm saying? Because my attitude number one will stand in front of that. You can see a strong leader, a strong person who gonna direct you, who gonna lead you. Cause my attitude number one. But them seven people, you gonna see that in them, that they careful and they gonna look kind of suspicious to you. They gonna look kind of like you gonna love their energy. And some people want to imitate number seven and say, "Oh, I love them, dog." But they be mistress to you because like you know them, but you don't really know them. So them seven people are very intelligent. They always deal with the mind, always like dissect the code thing, scientific mind, So they're gonna be into stuff that's very powerful and important. I see Ebony say, "Hey, hey, hey." My head was like, I was looking up here, Ebony. I was looking up here. So while I was talking, and this is why I didn't see your comment. But those are attitude number seven. Ebony, what's your attitude number? Those were attitude number seven is very powerful. But the thing is, they're gonna be into magic, spiritual work. They're gonna be into astrology, numerology, and if they're not into that type of stuff, they'll be into anything that deal with the mind. Like counseling, uh, new ways of healing people or healing people. If all sevens ain't gonna be into spiritual thing, but seven is a mind number two. So some people gonna be tight in whatever field they in, especially when dealing with the mind. It could be like knowledge, could be anything that deal with information, anything deal with writing, communication. Seven's gonna be good at. So when you see these people, they're gonna be shocked. It's Neptunian, so they're gonna dress beautiful. They're very creative, so they're gonna be come off different. And you will see them like an alien, like they're different in this world. But it's spiritual. You're gonna love the energy. When you see the vibe, because mystery, you say, oh wow, they different. I love these people. So the attitude they gonna give off gonna be different, different vibes, they come off, they can be very critical and talk trash. Like threes can talk trash, but it'd be the fun type talk trash. And fives can talk trash, be like all over the place and just they say anything from sarcastic to the fun loving talking trash. But seven's gonna talk trash in a way that's gonna be intelligent. And you be like, oh wow, this is powerful. This is something like great. Because seven's like that. Seven gonna talk trash a little different. So those with attitude number seven, they gonna talk trash a little different. And they gonna be fly. They like beauty, so they very psychic. They clairsentient, where they can feel the energy, what's up, and they just know. They live by the intuition. They don't really like the research deep like other numbers because they can feel what's up. When they do research, they do know that they already knew the answer before they even know finish researching. So because it's seven, so seven people might have psychic dreams or something. Dream about this, dream about that, dream about their grandparents, dream about their moms who deceased in the deceased world. So seven do a lot of dreaming and stuff. And like to imagine, like to visualize and stay in their dream world, stay in their trance. Sometimes they feel like the dream world is more important than the earthly plane. So those with the attitude number seven. So them sevens is very powerful, very important. These are the first numbers you see. The attitude number, the sun number, it's called the sun number, which is the AKA attitude number. Same thing. Sun number, SUN number, AKA attitude number. So these are numbers you will see up front when you approach somebody, when you talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? And this tell you what you'll be into up front. Other numbers come into place, as you continue to interact. But so those with number seven people, they gonna move carefully and wise. They gonna know what's up. If something ain't right, they ain't going to that party. It got to be right. So, but they can be the life of a party, but they got to feel comfortable in the party. You know what I'm saying? Because they can take on everybody emotion in there, so they can feel what's up. It's hard to lie to them, and sometimes they can play along and go with the flow, and hurt themselves by going with the flow. You know what I'm saying? But as long as they listen to their intuition and do it, and because it's powerful, they'll be good. You know what I'm saying? They can lead that party and don't have to go along with everybody. They can just go on their own. Because them seven people are the type can be escapists. All like to escape things or like to confront things. But most likely they're going to confront it because it's strong vibration. So mastery of the mind, mastery of the spirit is part of what they be into. It's their attitude. So attitude number seven people are analytical. These are your journalists, your reporters, your spies, the ones who could be nosy, like because they like information. They like information. They like to know things. Them seven people, uh, when it comes to like agents, like CIA agents, they can be like over that. They can be over anything that's spiritual leaders, but also when people attitude number seven could be over religion. You know what I'm saying? Seven ain't a religion type people, but when it comes to leadership over religion, that's when they could take the lead when it comes to religion. So on the downside, they could be scammers. They could be they could trick you because they know the mind very well. Because they're good psychologists, so they know the mind real well. So they know what's up. They can read your mind. They know what's up. They're very psychic. So when we talk about the mind, they can trick you and deceive you. But at the same time, if they're on the downside, they can be very violent towards you. Don't care about nothing and explode on everyone around them because they got a nasty tongue. So, and it can be fighters and all that there. So they can be fighters, very aggressive, like wild animals. Because seven could, yeah, it's spiritual. So when the energy ain't right and they have no spirituality there, you know how it be. When there's no spirit there, you know how it be. It's wild. So let me see what they say. This is so interesting. Rose got it all the whole say. I'm coming to you, Rose. I'm coming to your number 8 in a minute. My bad. Had a call. Also had you look this up. My attitude number is 3. Okay, I did number 3. 3. I told you 3's expressive. 3's gonna be on that call, y'all. 3's gonna be on that call. 3's gonna always have somebody to communicate with. They're very social, like fives and stuff like that. Now we talking about number sevens. You want them to be your spiritual teachers and masters and stuff like that because the attitude they have. And if they don't be that, they got other numbers that overrule maybe they like path. But if they have two sevens and like they born on the seven and they got attitude number seven, they're most likely to be into that. So we got two double numbers the same. You most likely to be where the numbers really is because it's double vibration. It's amplified. It amp it up, make it hyping the energy. So now, those who have the attitude number 8, because sevens. Let me say this: sevens deal with the color purple, right? Seven deal with the color purple. Seven deal with anything that's spiritual, photography, video films, videology, anything deal with the imagination, dreams. They clairsentient. They all the psychic gifts. So seven deal with the senses, but seven also deal with beauty and charm. Seven like beautiful things like the number 6. Seven like beautiful things. Seven like to manifest like the number 8 because it's in between 6 and 8. So whatever seven say or whatever magic they work, they manifest with their power. You go to number 7, if they might not do root work. root work and stuff like that. There, number seven, or they might be into anything that's spiritual, could speak things into existence, because it's their powers. Spiritual world is their power. The mind is their power. So they can be the master of knowledge, the master of information, the master of the mind, the master of spirit. So these are your gurus, spiritual healers, your mediums, and stuff like that there, who can talk to spirits and stuff like that there. So now, moving on to the number eight. I got your Rose. Got all the hoes. I like that. Rose got all the hoes. But here we go. Come attitude number one. So, the one we follow of it. That's how we're going to come off the Leo effect, the sun. So, playful. So, Rose got all the hoes. Okay. So, with this being said, number eight. Okay. We talking about Capricorn number. It's Capricorn number eight, but a little bit of Aquarius in it. Co-planet Uranus, but the main planet's Saturn. So, number eight people, when you also got to think of the eighth house too, which is Scorpio. So these people be like detectives, researching and be obsessive about whatever they into. But the main thing, since Saturn ruling over there is the earthly number, they very practical, very realistic, very down to earth. The thing is about these people here, number attitude number eight, how you would see them, they will be sharp, they gonna look good, clean. Like, this is what I forgot to say about number twos, fours, and six, the even numbers. A lot of them gonna be sharp, clean, and just like number four, they can be professionalism. They like to be perfect or like things to go right. You know what I'm saying? They don't like things to go off balance. Number eight people are the ones who are natural leaders who take, just their attitude numbers. How people gonna see them as natural leaders. They're gonna see them as all of this. They're gonna see them with flashy wear, you know, strong personality, strong attitude, but cool, calm, collected, but also can be very violent now. Eights can be violent too. But eights are the ones who so sure of themselves, so they're very confident, like number ones. They're very confident. It can be very cocky like number ones or nines. So people with number eights, people are very intelligent, practical intelligent, but they could be mediums, because they can feel energy through their body, so they can feel the sensual pleasures. Like they can just get turned on by if they pay attention to the energies in their body and say, "Ooh, I feel sex." So if they're into pleasures, it's because of what they feel in their body. So they can feel like people emotions and pains through their body. They can heal people's sicknesses and diseases by knowing what they feel in their body. So a lot of number eights can be mediums where they can talk to spirits also. So not only can they channel energy, they can talk to spirits. So number eights are also more like physical empaths, like eights, fours, they can be physical empaths. Where the physical empaths are those like medical empaths where they can feel if a person's sick, if they're going through it, they can feel it in their body. Like I can feel something right now that why I'm hurting right here because you sick. It ain't me. It's this person next to me. They sick, so they can feel what's up in their body. A lot of number eights, very strong personality, and with that attitude they have, like ambitious, very strong, ambitious, and they fighters. And the thing is about that, they money go getters. They love to have things. They know how to go get it. And whatever they set their mind to, they will go get it. They already ambitious. They built like that to go get it. They built like that to, build a foundation and to provide. So there'll be a lot of management positions, even on their own businesses, even being to their own leadership position, on their own businesses and being into leadership positions. And if they're into lesser positions, like number ones, they won't do no good. So they got to be in a good position. Eights do good. They thrive best when they're in a management position like number ones. So the ones and number eights can get along very well on certain degrees, aspects. Because eights want to be always in an empowerment position where they can run over organizations or groups. If they're not, then they won't be their best self. So on their own business is best. On their own business is what's best for number eights. You know what I'm saying? Business owners, because they can own many businesses, many chains, and they can really do it. They know how to win. They know how to win. They know how to prosper. They're not to prosper. They're not to help you prosper. They're not to help you achieve. So they very good business oriented people. They could have strong personality and they can communicate very well. Not only communicate, They're super creative where they got healing hands, and with the hands they can like not only touch you and heal you because they can be into therapy as healers with the hands, where they can do Reiki and all that, but also they can do many things with their hand, mechanical work. They can do mechanical work, labor. They can be into labor. They can do things like hard job, like construction work. Like them six can do construction work. Them eights definitely can do construction work. So with that being said, them fours can do construction work. The even numbers, uh, it's an earth number. So someone would be built like a figure eight, or want to be built like a figure eight. You know how women's shape their bodies up like an eight shape. So eight is a strong number. So very forceful. So they want to have things like as long as they have things, they feel good. This is where they feel the most spiritual when they have a good home, a car, a foundation. After that, if they tap into their spiritual self, the number seven behind them, this one they really do good. They really do good because it's a balance. If they don't, they could be stingy or they won't. But as long as they giving to you and they're not too materialistic, they can win on their attitude. So, but attitude number eight people are the ones you'll want to do a plan for you, to better yourself because they can help build you up. Great counselor, great advisor, they be practical and realistic and down to earth, no cut on it. So number eight gonna be the most fashionable, most stylish people they is because that's only when they got wealth. Now, if they ain't got their money up, they're not gonna be like a number one or number six. You know what I'm saying? And shine. Now, eight got to have their money up. When they have their money up, they the best because they will have the expensive thing, the best thing there is. When number eight's got money, they'll be the best. Listen to me. People with attitude number eight. If they ain't got it like that, they're not gonna do all that because they know how to be disciplined. They know how to manage their money. Like number one, number six might get in financial trouble if they don't manage their money. Number eight's not gonna get in financial trouble. See what I'm saying? Now, yeah, I'm definitely am a huge empath. Yeah, this is definitely true. What's the difference? Cough that out. Yeah. Ebony said, what's the difference between attitude, personality, life path, and destiny number? Attitude number is okay. When I add my month together and the day I born on together, you add the month and the day you're born on. That's different. Add it together. You add these together, you get your attitude number. Like I was born October the 9th. So add 10 plus 9, you get 10. You got to break it down all the way to a single number. Attitude number, you got to break everything down to a single number. You don't get no master numbers. So add 10 plus 9, you get 19. So you add 1 plus 9, the two numbers, which is 19, which is 1 plus 9, you get 10. So you add 1 plus 0, you get 1. Okay, if you're born June the 3rd, you're going to add, this is 6 months, so it's the number 6. 6 plus 3, you get 9. That's your attitude number. So that's the attitude number. Now, the day you're born on is a number by itself. Like I born on the 9th, so that's the number by itself. You're born on the 14th, your birth number is 5. 14/5. Because 1 plus 4 is 5. If you're born on 23rd, it's still 5. You know what I'm saying? 23/5 because that's the day you're born. We add a little bit of 2, a little bit of 3, but the main number is 5. So add your life pattern, you add up all the numbers. It just give you like information, like breaking down your numbers, like what's in that attitude, what's in that life pattern number. Like my life pattern number 7, what's in that is my attitude number 1, and day I born on number 9. So the number 9 is the day you're born is the most impactful number because it impact not only your attitude number, but also your life path number. It help you reach your life path number. Like I got a big old 9 warrior number, I could easily reach that 7. So that's the difference. Now you talking about your name numbers, I can do that, but I ain't doing that right now. I'm just doing like the birth number because your birth number is the only thing that don't never change. Your name number could change. That's why I don't do that like that much often. I got to do it one day so I can show you how it works. You know what I'm saying? I know the knowledge of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it one day. But The only reason I don't like to do names because it changed. I'm a person who likes solid stuff. Like your birthday number is forever. So what's the purpose of each of them? Well, your attitude number is your attitude. It is what it is. Your attitude when people first approach you to see you. Then your bono is more like what you feel inside you. So like your moon, what you feel inside you is very important. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the day you're born on. So it's your all day number that you're born on. So it's what you feel inside you. Attitude number is off the surface, your outer number. Now, your life path number is your whole being. So it can override everything because it's your whole being. But all numbers is important. None really override the other, but your life path number is the overall number. So it's your purpose, what you're here to do. So it's your gifts, your talents, your purpose. Like the day you're born on is your impactful number. So it's gonna be more like your soul number. So it's gonna be more like your gifts, your talents, your skills. What is your soul number? So it's your emotions also. So your life path number is gonna be more like your mind and your body. No, I'm saying that. I'm saying that wrong. Your life path number gonna be it's strong, so it's gonna be like it's your destiny. So it's gonna be in you, naturally. You know what I'm saying? Your attitude number is more like your mind. You know what I'm saying? More like your mind. So your life path number gonna be like your spirit or your body. So it's a little different. So because your life path number is your journey, what you're here to do. Like I'm life path 7, so I'm here to be spiritual. I'm here to be into doing things that's divine, astrology, numerology, what I'm doing right now, talking about spiritual work. All this here is in the life path 7. So your life path number is your purpose. You know what I'm saying? But the day you're born will help you reach that. And your attitude number, you know what I'm saying? Your attitude when people when we first see me, I have to look at your attitude number. I ain't gonna see your the day you're born on. So y'all come on like this live right now. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. People, we on 8 still, right? So 8. Foundation, home, legacy, you want to leave a mark for something, you want to be a legend for something, you know what I'm saying? Money go getters, hustlers, all that in one. Number 8 people. Number 8 people. Number 8, 8, 8, 8. 8 is a strong, fortunate number too. So they always have money, all be fortunate with that. But a lot of them like to worry about money. On the downside, they can be so negative about money, very greedy and workaholics, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Number 8 people. So they can be very workaholics, very greedy, and stuff like that there. So now, number 8s, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna do things on a big level, big scale, worldwide rulers. They could be all that there, and fighters and boxers. They deal with the earthly planes, so the hardcore number, but also cool, smooth number. So now, and they colors like brown, burgundy, and stuff like that. Like number 7 is purple. You understand that? So now we're talking number 8, which is brown, burgundy, dark colors, dark blue. So number 9, those with attitude number 9. Now, if you born on, let me see, let me give it another month. If you were born on July the 2nd, your attitude number 9, because the month is 7 plus 2, you get 9. The month and the day you're born on, without the year. Don't add the year. So if your attitude number 9, this is a big strong number. This is an old soul number. You done been through all the numbers. So you have all that within you. So you know about number 8. You tired of being wealthy. So your concern ain't really about money. You got the kindest, nicest personality because you know people and you know what it takes to spin this world. So these people be nice and be kind. They be nice, kind. Some of the sweetest people they is. You'll think they soft. Because you think them 9 people are soft. You will. And they look young. Because they got a young personality. But them 9 people are really hardcore. So you'll find out how snappish they can be. They can be very snappish. If they don't do it physically, they can really step out their mouth and say words that really hurt you. So number 9 really are good people, but they have emotions on the other side They're fiery and can be very snappish, and they can be very warriors and don't stop. Just like Life Path 9, people born on the ninth, the birth number or the soul number, the day they're born on, just like the life path number, the life purpose number 9, attitude number 9, people are very fiery, but very cool, very gentle, very kind, and very sweet. But at the same time, they go through more than the other numbers. They take on a lot of stress because them 9 been here before. They old souls. They so advanced in their thinking. They highly intelligent than all the other numbers. Because it's the last number. They're the old souls, so they got the wisdom. So the thing is, they already psychic, got all the gifts. They done been through all the number 7s. They done been through the 8 stage of having things. Now they on the number 9, the attitude number 9. So the attitude more about humanitarian, want to help you. They got the humanitarian nature, want to help you in every way. Like they want to help you mentally, they want to help you physically. So they like to serve and help. Got a little bit of Virgo like energy in them, but more like the ninth month Sagittarius, but also number 9 Aries and Scorpio in it. So with that being said, you got to understand number 9 is very powerful vibration. These are your researchers. They are your warriors, a fighter that fight for you. They like your heroes. So those what number 9s want to save humanity. They always talk for the good of humanity. So they all talk about the politics and stuff because it's like number 6 talk about politics, number 9 talk about that too, but number 9s don't care about politics. They really want to help people in the world. Number 9 people got all the psychic gifts from clairvoyance, clairsentience, all of them, mediumship. Yeah, they've been there. They've been to the number 7. They've been to number 8. They done had money. They done been through all that. Material stuff don't really matter to a person with attitude number 9. They care more about a person's soul, how a person's soul feel. Just like number 6, if a person's soul is good. Number 9 is all about your soul essence, how they feel around you. But they're strong, so they're not gonna run that easy. They're not gonna get away from you. So even the coolest number 9, those who don't fight that much, but inside them they do fight, which means that they be around the toughest people. They ain't fought a day in their life, right, physically, but they always fighting mentally. You see what I'm saying? If not physically. Sometimes they can be fighter, boxers, but also they might not be the physical type fighter. They might be the mental type fighter. You see what I'm saying? Who fight with the pen, who fight, but they will always have obstacles to overcome. Things always getting in their way, and they always got to overcome obstacles because they're strong enough to handle that and do that. So they're going to fight in some type of way and win. So if it's okay, Ebony said my kids are life past 7 and 9. And the go Key said, "What's good, Kane?" I'm doing attitude number. What's your attitude number, Key? So like I say, attitude number 9. When you first approach people, and you first see people. Like, for example, Ebony said her attitude number 3. So that means that Ebony will be more, entertainment, excited to be around, expressive, fun loving, but at the same time, don't get her wrong. She got that tongue that can chop you down. So those who have attitude number 9 can do the same. Attitude number 9, people can do the same. They can be very blunt and come off very strong and very rebellious. Because it's a warrior number. Also, people forget to realize number 9 is always strong. How about breaks them? But they don't really like conflict unless they have to. That's the thing about number 9. But number 9 can go to the screen because you got to understand this is the last number. They can go all the way to the screen. When they really hate you, they can really hate you. They like you, they really can like you. So whatever they into, they can really be into. Whatever they believe, they can really into it. So number 9s is people with attitude number 9s are some of the goodest people to be around because they accept you more than anybody. They accept people on a big scale. They accept people worldwide. It's a universal number. They think in a universal way where they love some of everybody. That's the type of thinking they have. I was born on a night, so that's understanding. Uh, what Key says. What's good, King? Like I see my moderators. Indigo Key, Ebony, love y'all. Uh, oops, you're right. Hey everyone, this stuff is so on point. Wow, I know Rose got all the hoes. Rose got all the hoes. I like that name. But she said, let me see what this like. Is this fire? I guess I don't know if she knew how powerful numerology is. It was very powerful. You can read your cousins, you can read your brothers, your sisters by knowing their attitude. Now, also, if you come on my live a lot or you come on look at my videos a lot, you will know uh their birth number, you'll know their life path number, what they're here to do, and why they do what they do. Some of you say, "Oh, I see why they do what they do." You look at the life path number, why they into this career. Some of you see, I see why they don't win because they're in the wrong careers. When you look at the life path number, now attitude number. Okay, Indigo Key said hers. Yeah, you're a 7. So you're a 7, Indigo Key. You're the smart woman, smart queen, smart, observant, chopping things down, breaking it down. And that's why you are like you are, very in tune with spirit and very in tune and like beauty, like art, like culture. So now, them 9 people are the ones who will go to the stove for you. They'll cook your meal. They'll do all the finest things. And they will try to find solutions to heal you. These are your problem solvers of the world. These are your counselors, your guidance, those who got attitude number 9. They want to see you heal. They want to help you find a solution. Unless they're on the downside. They're on the downside, they don't care. They don't give a uck. They don't care about nothing. Nothing you say. They don't care about your whole being. They don't care about themselves. And they can, instead of being universal, they can be selfish. Very selfish. You know what I'm saying? Very destructive. Destroy everything that's around it, everybody that's around them. Robbing everybody around them, hurting everybody around them, or they getting hurt, either or. So that's on the downside. They very harsh with the tongue, go off and chew people apart with their tongue because they smart as hell. So people attitude number 9. Yeah, they did with justice too though. Like you say, when it comes to justice, unjustice. Yeah, number 7. Number 7 attitude really ain't with the justice, unjustice, more about acceptance with themselves. They got to be able to accept the energy around them because they're trying to understand the energy and break it down. You know what I'm saying? The justice, unjustice comes to number 6. You know what I'm saying? Or number 9. But 7 is more like going to dissect things, the code thing, bring out the truth of things. You know what I'm saying? 7 is more about mastery of self, mastery of spirit, knowing the mind, hella higher elevation, So that's the thing about the 7. Number 9 is more about justice. Like number 6 and 3, 6 and 9 is more about the justice and injustice stuff. You know what I'm saying? But number 7 more about mastery of the mind, master of knowledge, master information, master whatever skill they got, master themselves, master emotions, master, stuff like that. So with it being said, we got to understand about the number 7s. It's a very powerful number. Number 9 people are the humanitarians who gonna go out and fight for you, who gonna pass out food to the homeless. So like number 6 is activists in the hood and everything. Number 9 want to do it on a big scale. It's even bigger than number 6. So that's number 9. They want to be activists. The people be out there who want to help many people, do it on a big level. Free spirit, free hearted, give. They get their clothes off their back. Number 9 are the type of people, they don't want nothing back. They don't want nothing back. They give to you. They don't want nothing in return. Like number 6 might want something in return. Number 9s, number 3s, they definitely don't want nothing in return. Number 1s could be like that too. They want nothing in return. Them 1s think they it because they represent the sun. Them 9s is like that too. So we gotta understand that. Because they think they it. They don't want nothing from you. They want to give to you. So with that being said, the 9s are the ones who can pass out wisdom, knowledge, free game, your counselor, your advisors, your sage, spiritual leaders, spiritual healers, over therapy, over anything. Like we're talking about like astrology, numerology, science, universal. They're universal. So it's hard for them to stay on their toes. Their mind's super active. Like them 7s are, they deal strictly with the mind and spirit. Them 7s are very active mentally. Them 9s are active physically, mentally, and spiritually all around. So emotionally. Them 9s very emotional people though, because they like they're so emotionally in tune with things. Pick on energy all around, universal. So go with number 9s. Rose is very powerful. Rose got all the hoes. That's a powerful name. I personally read with roses. Rose with all the hoes. I got to admit that you shoot confidence. But anybody want to inbox me, Key or Ebony, put this down. My Gmail, all lowercase letters. RAPOWER 19 at gmail.com. So that's my email, my Gmail. So if you would like to hit me up, this is it. She's Rose got all the hoes. Shoot some roses. Okay, that's her magic. Um. Oh, thank you, Ebony. Let me pin it. I love y'all. Y'all got beautiful spirits. Uh, what to say? My Aries son has an attitude. Number one. I like path number 9. Very strong. Then that's very strong. He's so considerate and loving. I see that. He got a Leo alliance. Yeah, I had to change my name. Laugh it out loud. You ain't got to. I mean, if that you got to all be yourself. I kind of like it because you being you. Um, you change it unless you want to change it, you know. But my Aries son has an attitude. Number one. With life path number 9, he's also considerate and loving. Yeah, of course. Strong with numbers, strong vibration. I'm telling you. Any more questions y'all have on here? Yeah, go ahead and like this live and share it. Any more questions? I'm here. You know, I love doing this. I love numerology. I love doing astrology. And people are always fascinated about it and they like how accurate it is. It depends on those who read it to you, you know. It depends on those who spit it to you. Because a lot of people they don't know how to bring it to you. I learned from everyone and everything, so I give honor to everything and everyone. I can't say one name because I got to say everybody's name. So with that being said, but I have my own style. I have my own. I just have my own intuition after I learn it. You know what it means. So I go off the grid. So that being said, yeah, you an expert reader. That was awesome. Oh, thank you, Rose. Got all the hoes because I had impressed you. That's good because you want to know if it was real. You know the real deal, and that's a good thing. I don't know if you're a newcomer to this, but that's a good thing. So the more you get into it, Rose, they got all the hoes. You be like, wow. You read people like out the book. Say it's interesting how it all works out. Yes, yes, and it's according to the person, Ebony. According to the person. So that's the exciting thing about it. I said I'm gonna bring Key on here one day. The woman who was on here earlier, and to go Key Wisdom. I can bring her on here to do the reading for y'all. Y'all like the reading, like doing the car reading. She good at that. If y'all like it, y'all just say yeah in the comment. Say yeah in the comment if y'all like that. Yeah, I'm scared to all things, but I'm interested in new things, so I like it. That's what's up. If y'all like for Key to do the car reading for y'all, if I get 1 or 2, like I'm 1 or 2 years, I'm good. You know, because I ain't got that many people on here that's good. She can do that. You gotta say yes. Oh, thank you, Rose. You say yes. Okay. What you say, Ebony? You say Key, and then go Key do the card reading. Attitude number 3. Okay, I see with Mercury and Venus and Gemini. Okay, I see that. And third house alignments. Okay, it all match. I see why. Gemini are very interesting creatures. But if I think Key should be on here, I see one. Yes, that's all I need. Really one. And I thank you for that. Because I can get Key on here one day. I know a lot of people. They were talking about the card thing. I know a lot of them ain't came on here today, but when they do see this video, they probably will like be glad to have Key on here. Indigo Wisdom, because she good at with the cards. She good at reading the cards. She even good like doing like the transitions and all that with the cards. And she could tell y'all some stories about herself and how true and what happened, what was true with the cards. Yes, I'm tuned in when she does. Okay. Yes, thank you, Nick. Nick said, so I got 3 yeses. She probably gone now. You know, some people tune in, tune out, but I'll let her know. You know what I'm saying? I'll let her know. Try to get her on here. Yeah, because she good with the cars now. Don't get me wrong now. She fire with the transitions and stuff like that there. So that's the thing about Key. I told her that you got people on here who want the card reading and stuff. You know, everybody got a birthday card, but I'm talking about like I got the King of Club, Master of Knowledge, and the Four of Hearts, which is the family and marriage card. So some people, everybody got 2 cards at least. So she not do the transition like the day it is today. It's a card for every day, maybe more than 1 card. You know, she not do all that. So y'all like this live right now? Let's make it happen, people. Much love and respect. It's I King Lick who love ya. See this magical wand. See the wand. I don't know. It's pretty dark, so can't see the wand. I don't think they can see the wand. But anyway, hit me up, people. You see the email, Gmail. Hit me up. We're gonna do that. And Ebony, you stay tuned. Much love to you. I thank you. Much love to you, Indigo Key and everybody else. Much love to Rose got all the hoes. Much love to Nick M and everybody else. Ashe.